Whiskey America 8, Ocean Papa Radio, WA8OPR, over, over.
Roger, OPR, and what's the name there?
Roger, OPR, and what's the name there?
Terry, Texas Easy Radio, Radio Yankee, over.
Roger, Terry, and where are you located, sir? I should know, but give me that.
Roger, Terry, and where are you located, sir? I should know, but give me that.
Farmington, Michigan. Farmington, suburb of Detroit, and I just wanted to get this for your expertise, over.
Roger, and Terry, what radio are you running today?
Roger, and Terry, what radio are you running today?
By the way, you're 10 over 9. TS-940, very old Kenwood piece of equipment. 170-foot end-fed wire, up about 50 feet, and 100 watts. I think it's Jim, is that right? KC9, over.
Roger, Terry, and gosh, your radio's looking good. Ballistically, dynamically speaking, on your modulation, you're about 3 dB dynamic range, which means your average percent of peak modulation is 80 to 85%. Why don't you give me about 15 seconds or so and tell me about that antenna system and see if I can find us a better path, Roger?
About that antenna system and see if I can find us a better path, Roger?
Oh, okay. Well, it's not much to it. It's 170-foot 2060A antenna tuner. That's a 2060A antenna. With a couple hundred feet of composite wire, 3 ground rods, and no coax, no transformers, nothing. Just a wire coming into the tuner, and that's it. Back to you, Jim.
Roger, Terry. Now, depending on the age of that radio, do you have a EQ page, tone control page?
EQ page, tone control page?
Oh, absolutely nothing like that. The only thing we have is a little bit of signal processing, which is not on, and that's all. I mean, this is an antique. It's probably 40 years old, Jim, over.
Yes, sir. And you know, thing is, maybe might want to think about working the mic a little differently and use that reverse proximity effect. Try to get a little more top end by moving back off that mic a couple of inches and let that top end zing a little bit harder. Roger.
That top end zing a little bit harder. Roger.
Oh, sure, yeah, I was kind of punching it a little bit hard there. Well, let's try something here. It probably won't work, but let's see, where's my... There it is. 1, 2. Ooh, it's way bad. Hold on. 1, 2. All right, there it is, according to my meters, with the best processing I can come up with. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It sounds a little too much processed, Roger. It sounds like you're coming down about halfway to the moon, Roger.
It sounds like you're coming down about halfway to the moon, Roger.
Oh, that's why I never use it. I just turned it off. That's okay. I probably could use a little more light gain. All right. Well, you told me I'm 3 dB, so that's what I wanted to know. The old girl's still working pretty good. But before I break with you, can you give me a signal report? I think, Jim, you're running a little bit more than 100 watts. KC9VKV.
Oh, Roger, Terry, we're running a KW. You know, I run so light in the front end on my receiver just to stay out of possible distortion because I'm taking a lot of different signals at a lot of different signal strengths, so I have to be careful that I don't, you know, go into distortion sometime. But I do have a VU meter tied to the audio output, and so I can say that you are well, gosh, actually, I'm not even on my local antenna now. I'm on PASDR, and you're 7 decibels above the PASDR noise level. Roger, roger.
Decibels above the PASDR noise level. Roger, roger.
Okay, I'm not sure how to interpret that. All I can say is that you're 5 by 9. I could turn on my amplifier, but I don't think there's a need. Turn on my amplifier, but I don't think there's a need. There's probably other people lined up to talk to you anyway, Jim. Back to you.
Roger, Terry. Well, you know, it's your recording, sir. I would turn the amp on if I were you. I just checked my local antenna, and you're about 3 dB over my noise level. So, you know, definitely that amp would help out a great deal, Roger, roger.
That amp would help out a great deal, roger, roger.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if that works. Apparently it'll work. Okay, there's my little baby amp. That is what am I running here? 350 watts with a home brew brick amp. Maybe that's a little bit better for you. Back to you, Jim.
Yes, sir. You're about 10 over the PASDR noise level. And now let me go to my local antenna. Come back and let me check you out of my local antenna, Roger.
Oh, sure, Jim. Very good. Well, you're starting to approach 20 over, Jim. And I'm trying to think. It seems like you're in southern Indiana. I can't quite remember. Over.
Yes, sir. We're just on the other side of the river from Louisville, Kentucky. We're on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. And you are on my local antenna 10 dB over my noise level with that amp on. So that's just a great signal. And, you know, it kind of equates almost to a 10, 10 over. But you are 10 dB over. You know what I have? Like I say, I have a VU meter tied to my audio, and I set the peak level for 0 level as you speak, and then when you cease speaking, I'm looking at noise. So you are 10 dB over my local noise level. Great signal.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that very much. Well, thanks for the courtesy of checking out my old antique radio. We've got some modern radios, but I still like the TS-940. Say 7-3s to you, Jim. Let the other gentleman speak to you. Over, over.
Then, Terry, you are wall-to-wall frequency response. I'm copying the mail on a 7300, and you're just from looking at your signal on my spectrum analyzer, you are wall-to-wall from 100 cycles to up to around 3, Roger, or up, you know, up that area, Roger.
Oh, yeah. I think this has got, oh, God, I can't remember. I think it's 2.4 IF out. All right, Jim. Thank you, sir. Back to you again.
Yes, sir. You do have content up there around 3. So, you know, I'm not sure what's going on, but you do have a nice broad audio signal, and you know, that's great for our older radio like that. And you know, probably a lot of it has to do with the choice of microphone, either by the manufacturer or by you. I am not sure about that, but you know, you can take a great radio and a bad microphone, and you can't get across the street. You know, you have maybe no articulation at all because you don't have any top end, but your signal is just beautiful from one side to the other, so I wouldn't change a thing, Roger.
Yeah, it's my homebrew amp. I don't have enough filtering in it, so I think most of my radios are about 2.4, and on transmit it winds up to be about 2.9, Jim, over.
Yes, sir. Just a beautiful signal. I think you'll love it. If you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,700 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings, Roger.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, Jim, you spent more than enough time with me. Appreciate that. Okay, Jim, you spent more than enough time with me. Hope the other folks don't mind, so let the other guys get reports from you. Thanks for your service again, Jim. Over.
Roger, Terry. 73 up that way, sir. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. You have a good afternoon. And this is KC9VKV, Friday afternoon, Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.